for game number 4 of the 4-game series. The Phillies lost the game yesterday, which was terrible. So pitching for the first day will be Christopher Sanchez today, and pitching for the Braves today will be Spencer Strider. So yeah, let's see if the Phillies win this game. So the Phillies going to gain 79 and 66 on the season. The Braves going to gain 95 and 50 on the season. So yeah, the Braves won the doubleheader game number 1, and they won the game 1, and they won the game Tuesday. So the Phillies got to try to win and then the Phillies won game doubleheader game number 2. So now the Phillies got to try to win this one today. So and the starting for the Braves be Ronnie Conley Jr., Ozzie Osbourne, Austin Riley, Matt Olson, Marcell Ozuna, Orlando Arcia, Sean Murphy, and Kim Pearl, and Michael Harris II, and that is your Atlanta Braves starting lineup. So coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Ronnie Cooley Jr. coming to bat for the Braves. No Braves on base. 0 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. Mr. Saints got a pitch coming for you, Ronnie Cooley Jr. Ready for it. And the Ronnie Cooley Jr. lines out sharply to the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. And the Ronnie Cooley Jr. is out. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ozzie Osbourne coming next to bat for the Braves. No Braves on base. 1 out. Top of the first. Here we go. The Saints got a pitch coming for you, Ozzie, get ready for it. And right into the dirt. And Ozzie Osbourne running around first, stops at second. This is Ozzie Osbourne's first double of the game. This is Ozzie Osbourne's 23rd double on the new season on the long drive to left fielder Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh should have catched that ball in left field. Brandon Marsh, what the heck are you doing, man? So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Austin Riley coming next to bat for the Braves. We have one Brave player on the second base. 1 out, top of the first. Here we go. The Saints got a pitch coming. Austin Riley, great word. Swing in the mids and that strike on his own one. And guys, I'm watching this game as he's watching them. And I won the Vice Top Jersey. And we got no JT Mueller tonight. And yeah, no JT Mueller tonight. So JT was not playing tonight. And no Amanda Sosa playing tonight. Because the Saints got another pitch coming. Austin Riley, great. But right now, Captain Douglas and Walls 1-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Austin Riley. Get ready, bro. You swing at that one. That's a 5 balls to 1 and 2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Austin Riley. Get ready for it. He's swinging at his high there. That ball is going, gone. 2-run home run for Austin Riley, and the Braves are on the board. So the score is the Braves have 2 runs, the Phillies have 0 runs, and the Braves get a 2-run score in the top of the first, thanks to Ozzie Osbourne and Austin Riley's 2-run home run. And this is Austin Riley's first home run of the game, and this is Austin Riley's 35 home run on a new season on the 5-0 to center field. Now it's 2-0 Braves. Yo, how Roja, I should have caught that, man. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we got Matt Olson coming next to bat for the Braves. No Braves players on base. 1 out, top of the first. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you, man. Get ready for it. Runner catches another strike, 1 is on 1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, man. Get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0, that's 0-2. And Christopher said, hey, you let a home get knocked over you, Christopher. And Christopher said, got another pitch coming for you, man. Get ready for it. Runner catches good, that's a ball, that's a 1-2. Oh yeah, we got this guy. So the guy hit 51 home runs in this damn series. The hell. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, man. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Matt Olson is out. First strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 1K. Christopher Sanchez, you ain't sweating already? Hey. Coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we had Marcelo Ozuna coming next, the bat for the Braves. No Brave players on base. 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Christmas Sanders got a pitch coming from you, Marcelo. Get ready for it. Right now, catch got a strike one that's on one. Christmas Sanders got another pitch coming from you, Marcelo. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. That's 0-2. And Marcelo Ozuna asked for a timeout, y'all. Marcelo Ozuna get right back in the bat spot, 6 more baseballs. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch coming. Marcelo, get ready for it. And Marcelo Ozuna flies out to the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And Marcelo Ozuna is out. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So the score is the Braves have 2 runs, the Phillies have 0 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turning the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with that turning the bat at the bottom of the first. And now it's 2-0 Braves. So the 3 Philly players do at the bat at the bottom of the first will be Kyle Swimmer, Trey Turner, and Bryce Harper. Let's go. Come on, Phillies. Come on. Wait a minute. Let me see this thing here. And guys, you better get ready for tomorrow's video, guys. Okay, guys, I got a special video come out tomorrow. So I got part 1 of my NBA 2K24, my career. Terrence Richard, part 1 dropping tomorrow, guys. I love it. So if y'all into 2K and like the NBA and stuff, that's coming out tomorrow because I got the game, y'all. So you can check out the creation video. We did the creation of Terrence Richard and also the first NBA game in one video. And I hope you like that. And then so y'all can check that out tomorrow, guys. So, you know. Alright, here we go. Here comes Spencer Strider. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we had Kyle Swimmer coming to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 bottom of the first. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch coming in for Kyle Garay. Rodney's catch a go. That's a ball. 1-0. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming in for Kyle Garay. Rodney's catch a go. That's a ball. 2-0. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for Kyle Garay. Rodney's catch is go. That's strike 1. It's a 2-1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for Kyle Garay. Rodney's catch is go. That's a ball. 3. It's a 3-1. I just want to show Slater about the sports life in ATL, man. Because he talking about Phillies can't, he talking about all the Philly sports team can't win shit. You know what? He needs to shut that shit up, man. And Spencer Strider got another pitch getting for Kyle Garay. Rodney's catch is go. That's strike 3. Rodney's catch is go. That's strike 2. It's a 3-2, and that's a full count. And Castro asked for Tommy Castro got right back to the basketball, 6 more baseballs. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for Kyle Garay. And that is ball 4. And Castro is walk and will advance the first base for the Phillies. And go your face start on. We got Castro, you know, Tate Turner batting second, Bryce Harper batting third, playing first base, Elabone batting fourth, playing third base, Bryson Stott batting fifth, playing second base, Brandon Morris batting sixth, playing left field, Nick Castellanos batting eighth, playing right field, batting seventh, playing right field, Gary Stubbs is batting eighth, catching, And your hot balls is batted 9.7. That is your Phillies starting right now. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 player first base, 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch getting for you, Trey. Get ready, boy. Rodney catches go. That's a ball. So 1-0. And Spencer Strider got another pitch getting for you, Trey. Get ready, boy. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Trey. Get ready, boy. You swing at that one. That's a foul ball. It's a 1-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Trey. Get ready, boy. You swing at that one. That's another foul ball. It's still 1-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Trey. Get ready, boy. Riley's catches go. That's a ball 2. It's a 2-2. That ball's in the dirt, and that's a ball 2. It's a 2-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Trey. Get ready, boy. You swing at that one. That's a foul ball. It's a 2-2. Come on, Trey. Come on, Daddy Trey. 5-2. Just like your boy's Bryce. All 5-2. All 5-2 kids. So then you just like him. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Trey. Get ready, boy. So it ain't so. So it ain't so. I mean, one thing's to go right, it goes wrong. Especially in Trey Turner's situation. Why? Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Trey. Get ready, boy. And Trey Turner lines out to the right field and Ronnie Cook Jr. And Trey turns out, Trey the open one. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got 2 WP. Right side next to bat for the Phillies, we got 1 player on first base. 1 out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. And Spencer Strider got a pitch to bring Bryce. Get ready, boy. Ronnie's catching go. That's a ball. 1-0. And Spencer Strider got another pitch to bring Bryce. Get ready, boy. Ronnie's catching go. That's strike one. It's a 1-1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you. Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Get ready, boy. You swing at that one. That's a 5-0. It's a 1-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Get ready, boy. Riley's catches go. That's a ball 2. It's a 2-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Get ready, boy. You swing at that one. That's a 5-0. It's a 2-2. Look at you. Look at Reese. And Reese, we can't get you back in the run. We can't get you ready to play for the postseason. And then you won't be ready in time. Jeez. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Get ready, boy. You swing at that one. That's another 5-0. It's still 2-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch connect for you. Royce get ready for it. Riding catch is good. That's a ball 3. It's a 3-2. That's a full count. It's okay. Okay. And Bryce over X for a timeout, yo. And Bryce over get back in the base, about to hit some more baseballs. And Spencer Strider got another pitch connect for you. Royce get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a foul. You swing at that one, that's a foul ball. It's a 3-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch connect for you. Royce get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Bryce Harper is walked and will advance to first base for the Phillies. And Kyle Schwarber advances to second base. And my business, so we had the Braves catcher coming to the mound to talk to his pitcher and teammate Spencer Strider. That ain't good. And get your head together. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and second base. 1 out, Bob on the first. Here we go. Come on, Allen. And Spencer Strider got a pitch coming for you. Alec, get ready for it. Rodney's catch is good. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch connect for you. Alec, get ready for it. Rodney's catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch connect for you. Alec, get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a foul ball. It's a 1-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch connect for you. Alec, get ready for it. Alec Bohm, no, he did not just swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Alec Bohm is out. Alec Bohm, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout? Oh, come on, Alec Bohm, really, though? So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and second base. 2 outs, Bob on the first. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch, getting ready, Rod, second ready for it. Rodney's catch is good. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch, getting ready, Rod, second ready for it. Rodney's catch is good. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch, getting ready, Rod, second ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a foul ball. It's 0-2. Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you. Rise like a rainbow. You swing at that one, that's another foul ball. It's still 0-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you. Rise like a rainbow. You swing at that one, goes right into the grass. Come on, Cal. 1-1 home. And that's a single. And Bryson starts singles on a long drive to the right fielder, Ronnie Cooney Jr. And Bryson Stott will advance to first base for the Barry. Bryson Stott got a hit. He's 1-for-1, yo. And the Phillies scored a run. So scoring the Braves had 2 runs. The Phillies had 1 run. And the Phillies get the first run score in the bottom of the first stage to Cal Swilman. And Bryce Stott advanced to second base. We got Bryce Stott on first base and Bryce Stott on second base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Morris coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got Penny Perez on first base and second base. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Come on, Bryce. Come on, Bryce. You got to just get your hometown team, the Braves. You from Atlanta, too. Just like Wingland. And Spencer Strider got a pitch getting Brandon Morris. Get ready, boy. Riding catch is good. That's a balls 1-0. And Spencer Strider got another pitch getting Brandon Morris. Get ready, boy. Riding catch is good. That's strike 1. That's a 1-1. Come on, Morris. Make your hometown team car. Need to do that. And Spencer Strider got another pitch getting Brandon Morris. Get ready, boy. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. It's a 1-2. Come on, Morris. Come on, Marshy. Why are we swinging and missing, man? And Spencer Strider got another pitch getting for you, Morris. Get ready, boy. Riding catch is good. That's a roll, too. It's a 2-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch getting for you, Morris. Get ready, boy. Riding catch is good. That's strike 3. And Brandon Morris is out. Brandon Morris, you 0-for-1. Yep, Brandon Morris, you 0-for-1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Braves had 2 runs, the Phillies had 1 run. And that is the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves' turn to bat. Let's see what the Braves can do with their turn to bat at the top of the second. And the 3 Brave players doing the bat at the top of the second will be Orlando Arcia, Sean Murphy, and Kevin Pryor. The Phillies need to get together. We only got 1 run. 1 run support for Christopher Sanchez. Ain't enough. We need to get him 1 run support today. 1 run ain't gonna cut it. Alright, we're back, guys. Here we go. So coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Orlando. Coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Orlando. Arcia coming the bat for the Braves. The Braves fans are Braves. 0 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch count for the Orlando Guerrero. Ronald catches go. That strike one is on one. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch count for the Orlando Guerrero. Ronald catches go. That's a ball. It's a 1-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch count for the Orlando Guerrero. You swing at that one. That's a power ball. It's a 1-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch count for your Orlando Guerrero. You swing at that one, that's another fire ball. It's still 1-2. And the Orlando RCX for a timeout, yo. And the Orlando RCX get right back in that bad spot to hit 2 baseballs. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch count for your Orlando Guerrero. Right, that catch is good. That's strike 3. And the Orlando RCX is out. Second strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 2 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Sean Murphy coming next to bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base. 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. And Sean Murphy acts for a timeout, yo. And Sean Murphy get right back in that bat spot to hit 2 baseballs. And Christopher Sanchez got a pitch count for Sean Guerrero. While that catch is good, that strike 1 is on 1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch count for Sean Guerrero. While that catch is good, that's strike 2, that's 0-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch count for Sean Guerrero. You swing at that one, that's a foul ball, it's 0-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch count for Sean Guerrero. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and Sean Murphy is out. 3 strikeouts for Christopher Sanchez, 3 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Kevin Pereira coming next to bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base. 2 outs at the top of the second. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch count for Kevin Guerrero. While that catch is good, that's strike 1, that's 0-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch count for Kevin Guerrero. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, that's 0-2. And Kevin Pereira asks for a timeout, yo. And Kevin Pereira gets right back in the bat box and hits 4 baseballs. And Christopher Sanchez got a pitch count for you, Kevin. While that catch is good, that's a ball, it's a 1-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch count for you, Kevin Guerrero. You swing at that one, that's a foul ball, it's a 1-2. Hey, that got baseball up against his head. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch count for Kevin Guerrero. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and Kevin Pereira is out. 4 strikeouts for Christopher Sanchez, 4 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So the score is the Braves have 2 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. And moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with that turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the 3 Philly players doing the bat at the bottom of the second will be Nick Castellanos, Garrett Stubbs, and Johan Morales. This one says got 4 strikeouts, man. give it that home run. I mean, and then, you had to give a home run to, the Austin Riley, though. That was just bad. To start the game. Alright, guys. So coming to the bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch coming for Nick and Raywood. Swing in the mids, and that's strike one is on one. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for Nick and Raywood. Riley's catch is good. That's strike two is 0 2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for Nick and Raywood. And Nick Castellanos pops out to the shortstop Orlando Arcia. And Nick Castellanos is out. Nick Castellanos, you 0 for 1. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Garrett Stokes coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch coming for you, Gary. Get ready for it. Riley's catch is good. That's a roll. It's 1 0. Come on, Stubbies. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Gary. Get ready for it. Riley's catch is good. That strike one is a 1 1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Gary. Get ready for it. Riley's catch is good. That's a ball two. There's a 2 1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Gary. Get ready for it. And Garrett Stubbs flies out to the left field of Kevin Porter. And Garrett Stubbs is out. Garrett Stubbs, you 0 for 1. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Johan Rojas coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch coming for you, Johan. Get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a foul ball. That's 0 1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Johan. Get ready for it. So now let's just move right to the damn. To the wall. That's a foul ball. That's a foul ball in 0 2. You know, what do you think you running like you did something right? That's a foul ball. Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you on the way board. Riley's catch is good. That's a roll. That's a 1 and 2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you on your way board. And that swing and a miss and that strike three. And Johan Rojas is out. Johan Rojas, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Braves have 2 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. And that is the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the bat. Let's see what the Braves can do with their turn the bat at the top of the third. And the 3 Brave players doing the bat at the top of the third will be Michael Harris II, and Ronald Acuna Jr., and Ozzie Osmonds. We're back, guys. We're back. It's a chance to pitching. So coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Michael Harris II coming next to bat for the Braves. No Braves players on base, 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you, Michael Harris II, great board. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 0-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Michael Harris II, great board. While that catch is good, that's strike 2, that's 0-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Michael Harris II, great board. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Michael Harris II is out. 5 strikeouts for Christopher Sanchez, 5 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ronnie Cooley Jr. coming next to bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base. 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you, Ronnie Cooley Jr. Great boy. He swings that one, goes right into the dirt. And Ronnie Cooley Jr. singles on a line drive to the left field of Brandon Marsh. And Ronnie Cooley Jr. will advance the first base for the Braves. Brandon Marsh should caught that left field. Come on. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ozzie Osmonds coming next to bat for the Braves. We got 1 Brave player on first base, 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. And Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you, Ozzie, you ready for it? Good catch by Nick Castellanos. Caught the ball. Caught the ball. Where's his glove? He's looking for it. It's right there. And that's a single. And Ozzie Osmonds singles on a fly ball to the right field of Nick Castellanos. And Ozzie Osmonds will advance the first base for the Braves. And Ronald Acuna Jr. will advance the third base. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Austin Riley. Coming next, the bat for the Braves, we have Brave players at first base and third base. One out, top of the third. Here we go. Christmas Sanchez got a pitch. Good in for Austin Riley. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a foul. That's 0-1. Oh, yeah, that's what I was got to get the whole 2 home run in the first off of Christmas Sanchez. Oh, God. Here we go. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch coming in for you, Austin Riley. Get ready for it. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't freaking so. And Austin Riley's out on the sacrifice fly to the center field of Johan Rojas. But the Braves score another run. So the score is the Braves had 3 runs, the Phillies had 1 run, and the Braves get a 3rd run score in the top of the 3rd. Thanks to Ronnie Clevenger. That's 3-1 Braves. Braves got pretty good. Here we go. Coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Matt Olson. Coming next, the bat for the Braves, we have one Brave player on first base. 2 outs, top of the 3rd. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch, get up for you, Matt. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball. That's 0-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch, get up for you, Matt. Get ready for it. Right, that catch is good. That's straight 2. That's 0-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch, get up for you, Matt. Get ready for it. And Matt Olson flies out to left fielder Brandon Marsh. And Matt Olson is out. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. To score, the Braves had 3 runs. The Phillies had 1 run. Moving on to the bottom of the 3rd, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn to bat at the bottom of the 3rd. And it's 3-1 Braves. So the 3 Philly players due to bat at the bottom of the 3rd be Kyle Swimmer, Trey Turner, and Bryce Harper. Kyle Swimmer got walked in a run. Trey Turner's up 1, and Bryce Harper got walked. 70 on that turn, so the base got 4 runs, base got 1, the base got the 4 runs, 2 in the bottom of the, on top of the board, thanks to Kevin Fairview. Then next to that, the Braves go. Michael has the second coming next to that for the Braves. The Braves, we have 1 play for the second base, 2 outs. Down the board, here we go. Chris Taylor got a pitch, right here, second, right now, catches the ball, 1-0. And catch was saying another pitch coming right here, second, right now, catch, swinging the wrist, strike 1 is 1-1. And Chris was saying another pitch coming right here, second, right, but swinging the wrist, and that's strike 2 is a 1-2. And Chris was saying another pitch coming right here, second, right now, catch the ball, 2 is a 2-2. And Chris saying another pitch coming for Michael Harris, the second, get ready for it, swinging the wrist, and that's strike 3. And Michael Harris, the second, is out. 6 strikeouts for Chris Sanchez, 6 Ks. So the score is the Braves have 4 runs, the Phillies have 1 run, and moving on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies do when they turn to bat at the bottom of the fourth. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the fourth will be Alec Wood, Bryson Stott, and Brandon Rose. Alec Wood was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Bryson Stott is 1 for 1 with an RBI. And Brandon Rose is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. With the Braves get 4 runs. Hey, man. I got double. Then I got double. Then so. Man. Come on. Hey, right, guys. See, the Twins always can do something. And they need help because the Sanchez out, man. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Wong coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch coming for Alec and Rainbow. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball. That's on 1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for Alec and Rainbow. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball. That's on 2. Come on, Alec. You didn't get a hit. You 0 for 1. Come on now. Contribute. Help Christopher Sanchez out. Please. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for Alec and Rainbow. Running catch girl, that's strike 3. And Alabama is out. Alabama, you 0 for 2 with your second strikeout? Hey, Alec, you couldn't help. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Varden Stock coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch going to be Ryan Sungaway, but Varden catch go to strike 1 is on 1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch going to be Ryan Sungaway, boy. And Varden Stock pops out to the third baseman, Austin Riley. And Varden Stock is out. Varden Stock, you 1 for 2? So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Morris coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Come on, Morris, get a hit. You open 1. Spencer Strider got a pitch coming to Brandon Morris. Get ready for it. Brandon catches glove. That's a ball. It's 1-0. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming by Mars, great one. Running catches go to strike one as on one. And running catches go to strike one as a 1-1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming by Mars, great one. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is a 1-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming by Mars, great one. Goes right into the dirt. And Brandon Morris singles on a 5-ball to the left field in California. And Brandon Morris will race the first base for the Phillies. And Brandon Morris got a hit. Brandon Morris got a hit. He's 1 for 2. Brandon Morris is 1 for 2 on the night. Finally got a hit. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got 1 fever on first base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch coming in for Nick and Rayboard. Ryan catches there. That's a roll. This is 1-0. Come on, Nick. Contribute. Get a hit. Do something. Please help out. And Spencer Strider got another pitch going to play Nick and Rayboard. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch going to play Nick and Rayboard. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is a 1-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch going to play Nick and Rayboard. Swing and a miss, and that strike three, and Nick Castellanos is out. Nick Castellanos, you 0 for 2. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Braves have 4 runs, the Phillies have 1 run, and that is the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn to bat. Let's see if the Braves can do with their turn to bat at the top of the fifth. And the 3 Brave players do the bat at the top of the fifth will be Ronnie Coon Jr., Ozzie Osby, and Austin Riley. Here we go. So coming off the bat for the Braves, we have Ronnie Curry Jr. coming off the bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base. 0 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you. Ronnie Curry Jr. The Braves board. While that catches gun, that's a ball. It's 1-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Ronnie Curry Jr. The Braves board. While that catches gun, that's a ball. 2 is a 2-0. I can see TBS and Conlon Thompson be pissed off that the those again. They can't get that's one run. And they gonna be mad. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch gonna be Ronnie Curry Jr. Rainbow. While that catch good, the strike one is a 2-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch gonna be Ronnie Curry Jr. Rainbow. You swing that one, that's a power ball, so 2-2. TBS Sports and TBS Sports and Conlon Thompson from Locked On Film both watching this game, they gonna piss. And TBS Sports does his post game show thing, he gonna be mad. When Conlon Thompson does his video, when he does his recap of yesterday's game, he's gonna piss. And then when he do the one to recap of this one, oh, he gonna be mad. And Christopher says he got another pitch coming for you. Ironically, the Rainbow. Right, that catch good as a roll, 3 is a 3-2 as a full count. And Christopher says he got another pitch good for Ronnie Curry Jr. Rainbow. Right, that catch good as strike 3. And the Ronnie Curry Jr. is out. 7 strikeouts for Christopher Sanchez, 7 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Ozzy coming next, the bat for the Braves. The Braves runners on base, 1 out, the top of the fifth. Here we go. And Christopher Sanchez got a pitch good over Ozzy Rainbow. While that catch good, the strike 1 is 0-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch good over Ozzy Rainbow. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2, that's 0-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming by Ozzy Rainbow. And Ozzy grounds out to the third baseman, Alamo, who threw to the first baseman, Bryce Harper, in time. And Ozzy is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Austin Riley coming next to the bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base, 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you. Austin Riley, the Rainbow. Round that catch is good. That strike 1 is 0-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Austin Riley, the Rainbow. Round that catch is good. That's a ball. It's 1-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Austin Riley, the Rainbow. It's right into the dirt. Say it ain't so, say it ain't freaking so. And Austin Riley singles on the ground ball to the left field of Brandon Marsh. And Austin Riley will advance to first base for the Braves. Brandon Marsh, every part you mess up every freaking time. Tired of him. So coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Matt Olson coming next to bat for the Braves. We have 1 base on first base, 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. And Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming up for you, Matt and Rainbow. And Matt Olson flies out to the center field of Johan Rojas. And Matt Olson is out. And Matt Olson lines out to the center field of Johan Rojas. And Matt Olson is out. So the score is the Braves have 4 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. Moving on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn to bat at the bottom of the fifth. And the 3 Philly players do at the bat at the bottom of the fifth will be Garrett Stubbs, Johan Rojas, and Kyle Schwarber. Garrett Stubbs is 0-1. Johan Rojas is 0-1 with a strikeout. And Kyle Schwarber is 0-1 with a walk and a strikeout. And Kyle Schwarber is 0-1 with a walk and a run.
Huh? Yeah, every day.
Three against us, come to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies bats on base. 0 outs, 5 on the fifth. Here we go. So the Charlie got a pitch coming for Gary. Ronnie's catching go. That's strike one. That's 1-1. So the Charlie got another pitch coming for Gary. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catching go. That's a ball. It's a 1-1. So the Charlie got another pitch coming for Gary. Get ready for it. He's swinging down. That's a foul. It's a 1-2. And Gary Sterling grounds out to the second baseman. Out the over to the first base and rattles to end time. Gary Sterling was to come next to bat for the Phillies. We have Johan Wilson next to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies fans on base. 1 out. To the bottom of the fifth. Here we go. So the Charlie got a pitch for Johan Ronnie. Swinging away the strike was 1-1. Yeah, and Sunshine got another pitch for swinging down with the foul was 0-2. Sunshine got another pitch for Johan and Johan Wilson lines out sharp between left fielder Kevin Flurry and Johan Wilson out. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swinging next to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies fans on base. 2 outs. 5 on the fifth. Here we go. Sunshine got a pitch for Ricardo Ronnie catches the strike was 0-1. Sunshine got another pitch for Ricardo swinging the miss and strike 2 was 0-2. Sunshine got another pitch for Ricardo swinging the miss and that's strike 3 and Kyle Swinging is out. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Braves have 4-1, the Phillies have 1-1. And that is the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen, is the Braves turn to bat. Let's see what the Braves do when they turn to bat at the top of the fifth. And the top of the sixth, the three Braves do the bat at the top of the sixth will be Marcell Ozuna, Orlando Arcia, and Sean Murphy. To come to bat for the Braves, we have Marcell Ozuna come to bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base. 0 outs, top of the sixth. Here we go. Christmas Sands got a pitch to Brody Marcell right now, catching the gun. That's the balls 1-0. Christmas Sands got another pitch to Brody Marcell right now, catching the gun. Swinging that's the 5 balls and 1-1. And Christmas Sands got another pitch to Marcell right now, swinging the miss, and that's strike 2 to 1-2. Marcell was in that for time, yo. And then the rest for the hits for baseball. And Christmas Sands got another pitch to Brody Marcell right now, swinging the miss, and that's strike 2 to 1-2. And Christmas Sands got another pitch to Brody Marcell right now. And I catch goes to roll 2 and 2-2. Because the city got another pitch to Marcell swinging the miss and that's strike 3. And Marcell is out. 8 strikeouts because the city has 8 Ks. To come next to bat for the Braves, we have Orlando Arcia come next to bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base. 1 out, top of the 6. Here we go. Because the city got a pitch to Orlando to wait for it. And Orlando Arcia grounds out to the shortstop Trey to do to the first inning right over in time. Orlando Arcia is out. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Sean Murphy coming next to bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base, 2 outs, top of the 6. Here we go. Christmas Sands got a pitch to the Braves. Sean Murphy get ready for it. And Sean Murphy lines out to the second baseman, Byron Stein. And Sean Murphy is out. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So the score is the Braves have 4 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. We're moving on to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do when they turn to bat at the bottom of the 6th. And the three Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the 6th will be Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, and Alec Bohm. Trey Turner is 0 for 2. Bryce Harper is 0 for 1 with a walk. And Alec Bohm is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Phillies need to get together. Why y'all not helping Christopher Sanchez out? You only get him 1 run. You can't even get him past 1 run. Oh my Jesus, offense, what are y'all doing? Swing the freaking bats for once. Wake the bats up, man. God. on, Phillies VS Blake that freak out, man. We down 4-1. Second, third, fourth. We down 3 runs. Let's go Trey. Woo, let's go Trey. Come up the bat for the Phillies. We have Trey Turner come to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0s, 5-6. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch. Can everybody try to get ready for it? Ronnie's catch is good. That's a ball. It's 1-0. And Spencer Strider got another pitch. Can everybody try to get ready for it? He's swinging that one. That's high in the air. And Trey Turner flies out to the right fielder, Ronnie Coon Jr. And Trey Turner is out. Trey Turner, you 0 for 3. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had 2-time MVP. Bryce Harper coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1-0, 5-6. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Spencer Strider got a pitch coming for you, Bryce. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch is good. That's a ball. It's 1-0. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch is good. That's strike one. It's a 1-1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch is good. That's a ball, too. It's a 2-1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5-0. It's a 2-2. That's not what you thought you doing on that. You running on that? Right, so he actually did something. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Get ready for it. Swing in a minute, and that's strike 3. And Bryce Harper is out. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 2. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Boone coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, top 5-6. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch getting there, but you have to get ready for it. It goes right into the dirt. And Alec Boone singles on a ground ball to the left fielder, Kevin Flynn, deflected by the third baseman, Austin Riley. And Alec Boone will advance to first base for the Phillies. Alec Boone got a hit, yo. Alec Boone was 1 for 2. And was 1 for 3. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Stott coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base. 2 outs, 5-6. Here we go. Come on, Bryson, you 1 for 2. Come on, Bryson, you 1 for 2. Oh, they're getting a hit. And Spencer Strider got a pitch to Ray Bryson, get ready for it. Brandon catch is good. That's a ball. It's 1-0. And Spencer Strider got another pitch to Ray Bryson, get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a foul ball. It's a 1-1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch to Ray Bryson, get ready for it. Brandon's catch is good. That's a ball, too. It's a 2-1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch count for you. Ryan second wait for it. And Bryson started flies out to the left fielder Kevin Poirier, and Bryson starts zone. Bryson started you on 1 for 3. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Braves have 4 runs, the Phillies have 1 run, and that is the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn to bat. Let's see if the Braves are able to turn to bat at the top of the 7th. And that was 4-1 Braves. And the 3 Brave players doing the bat at the top of the 7th will be Kevin Poirier, with Michael Harris II, and Ronnie Coon Jr. Man, Phillies, y'all suck tonight, man. I can't even get past 1-1. Y'all suck tonight, man. So coming at the bat for the Braves, we got Kevin Poirier coming at the bat for the Braves. The Braves players on lane 0, top of the 7th. Here we go. Customer Sanchez got a pitch connect by Kevin. Get ready for it. Right, swing and a miss, and that's strike 1 is on 1. And Customer Sanchez got another pitch connect by Kevin. Get ready for it. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect by Kevin. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is a 1-2. And Kevin Poirier, expert timeout, yo. And Kevin Poirier get right back in that baseball, hit some more baseballs. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming by Kevin. Get ready for it. Right, that catch is good. That's a roll 2. It's a 2-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming by Kevin. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Kevin Poirier is out. 9 strikeouts for Christopher Sanchez, 9 Ks. Christopher Sanchez need 1 more to be up there with Zach Wheeler with the 10 plus more. Because Ray Schwartz did it. Probably did it now. Christopher Sanchez can do it. Hey. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Michael Harris the second coming next to bat for the Braves. The Braves fans are Braves, but out. Top of the 7th, here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming by Michael Harris the second, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is on 1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming by Michael Harris the second, get ready for it. Right, that catch is good. That's a roll. It's 1-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming by Michael Harris the second, get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls, a 1-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming by Michael Harris the second, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Michael Harris the second is out. 10 strikeouts for Christopher Sanchez, 10K. Christopher Sanchez hit 10 strikeouts in his first 10 strikeout game. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ronnie Cook Jr. Coming next to bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you, Ronnie Cook Jr. Get ready for it. Well, that catch is good. That's a ball. It's 1-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Ronnie Cook Jr. Get ready for it. Well, that catch is good. That strike 1 is a 1-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Ronnie Cook Jr. Get ready for it. It's right into the dirt. And Ronnie Cook Jr. singles on the line drive to the right field of Nick Castellanos. And Ronnie Cook Jr. will advance to first base for the Braves. Nick Castellanos should have caught that, man. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ozzie Osby. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have one Brave player on first base. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you, Ozzie. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's on 1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Ozzie. Get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5-1. That's on 1-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Ozzie. Get ready for it. Hey, you're not JT on Gary Sanders. That what he should have done then. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball. It's a 1-2. Oh, you thinking good. And the Ronnie Cook Jr. Still got his second, runs the second base, and this is Ronnie Cook Jr. 6-6 still on second base. And Ronnie Cook Jr. advances to third base. And Ronnie Cook Jr. advances to third base on a throw there by the catcher, Gary Sanders. So, and Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Ozzie. Get ready for it. Well, that catch is good. That's a ball 2. It's a 2-2. And Ronnie Cook Jr. is on third base. But if they get him in, they're going to score another run. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Ozzie. Get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt, and that's a ball 3. It's a 3-2, and that's a full count. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Ozzie. Get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Ozzie Osby is walked and will advance to first base for the Braves. So the Braves have Ozzie Osby on first base and Ronnie Cook Jr. on third base. Players at the corners now. So we got the Phillies pitching coach coming up. We got the Phillies pitching coach coming up to the mound to talk to Christopher Sanchez. That ain't good. We got Jim Monte moving the bullpen. Hey, you. I forgot this is Redhead's from team. And Redhead is going to take the Rockets to the Braves. I think I'll look at the postseason. Damn. Coming up next to bat for the Braves, you have Austin Riley. Coming next to bat for the Braves, you have Brave players on first base and third base. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you, Austin Riley. Get ready for it. scored a catch by Brian Stein. And Austin Riley flies out to the second baseman. Brian Stein in foul territory. And Austin Riley is out. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. Who scored? The Braves have 4 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. Moving on to the bottom of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. We have turned the bat at the bottom of the 7th. And the 3 Philly players doing the bat at the bottom of the 7th will be Brandon Marsh, Nick Castellanos, and Gary Stearns. Brandon Marsh is 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Nick Castellanos is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Gary Stearns is 0 for 2. So we have Brandon Marsh coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch coming for you, Marsh. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball. It's on 1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Marsh. Get ready for it. Riley's catch is good. That's a ball. It's 1-1. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Marsh. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball. It's a 1-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Marsh. Get ready for it. Riley's catch is good. That's a ball. 2. It's a 2-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for you, Marsh. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh, you 1 for 3 with your second strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. So let's try to get a pitch connect for Nick and ready for it. Swing that was right into the dirt. And Nick Castellanos singles on a line drive to the right fielder, Ronnie Cooley Jr. And Nick Castellanos advances the first base for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos got a hit. He's 1 for 3. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Garrett Stubbs. Go next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Phillies player on first base. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Spencer Strider got a pitch connect for Garrett. Go ready for it. And Garrett Stubbs pops out to the second base of Ozzie Osbourne. And Garrett Stubbs is out. Garrett Stubbs, you 0 for 3. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Johan Rojas coming next to the bat for the Phillies. We got 150 on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Spencer Charlie got a pitch coming for Johan Joey Bowen. Rodney's catch is good. That's a ball. That's 1-0. And Spencer Charlie got another pitch coming for Johan Joey Bowen. Rodney's catch is good. That's a ball 2. It's a 2-0. And Spencer Charlie got another pitch coming for Johan Joey Bowen. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 2-1. They got Jay Marte on the bullpen and Jeff Hoffman woman in the bullpen. I don't know which one they're gonna bring in. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for Johan Joey. You swing at that one, that goes right into the stands. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 2-2. Good old bitches, man. The company that made the bitches beds, they know how to make baseball beds. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for Johan Joey. You swing at that one, that's another 5 ball, it's still 2-2. And Spencer Strider got another pitch coming for Johan Joey. Swing in the miss, and that's strike 3, and Johan Rojas is out. Johan Rojas, you 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. So the score is the Braves have 4 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Braves turn the red. Let's see what the Braves do when they turn the red at the top of the 8th. And the three Ray players doing the red at the top of the 8th will be Matt Olson, Marcell Ozuna, and Atlanta Arcia. And Phillies, you gonna let the Braves win this? So that means you're gonna let the Braves beat us, take 3 out of 4. The Braves won game 1 of the doubleheader. Then they won on Monday night. Yeah, they won the first game of the doubleheader. Then they won on Tuesday night. They won the afternoon game on Monday night. On the doubleheader, the first game. They took game 1 of that. Then they won on Tuesday night. Took game 2. And now you're gonna let them take this 4th and final game. Seriously, is that what we're gonna do? Look at this. So the Braves won the first game they were hit on Monday night. Then they won the second game on Tuesday. They won game 3 on Tuesday. So now all they gotta do is just win this one. They win this one today. And I won 3 out of 3. And that was looking embarrassing, like we can't beat the Braves. The only game we beat them was the second game of the doubleheader. That's the only time. Like, literally, this is embarrassing right now. You gotta let the Braves get the 96 win. So coming to bat for the Braves, we have Matt Olson coming to bat for the Braves. The Braves players on Braves, 0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch getting for you, man. Get ready for it. Right, that catch is good. That strike 1 is on 1. Christopher Sanchez gets some pitch more than 8 innings. Hey, he got 10 strikeouts or more, so hey, with 10 plus strikeouts. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch getting for you, man. Get ready for it. And Matt Olson grounds out to the shortstop, Trey Turner to the first baseman, Bryce Harper in time. And Matt Olson is out. You got Rod Thompson coming to the mound. And Rod Tussey coming around and talked to Christopher Sanchez that he good. And he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. But good job for Christopher Sanchez tonight, getting his 10 strikeout game. That's what I'm talking about, Christopher. That's what I'm talking about, Christopher. Oh, the GM Marte coming in the game. Who would have thought? So pitching change for the Phillies. So Christopher Sanchez is done pitching for the night. Coming to face for the Phillies will be GM Marte. So calling the bat for the Braves, we have Marcelo Zuna coming to bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base. The Braves, 0 outs. Top of the 8th, here we go. GM Marte got a pitch good for you. Marcelo, get ready for it. And Marcelo Zuna grounds out to the second baseman, Riley side to the first baseman, Royce Harper in time. Marcelo Zuna is out. So coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Orlando Arcia coming next to bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base, 2 outs, top of the 8th, here we go. And GM Monte got a pitch connect by Orlando Gray, but he swing that one, that's a foul ball, 0-1. And GM Monte got another pitch connect by Orlando Gray, boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, that's 0-2. And GM Monte got another pitch connect by Orlando Gray, boy. And Orlando Arcia grounds out to the third baseman, Alamo, who threw it to the first baseman, Bryce Harper in time. And Orlando Arcia is out, and that's 3 outs for the Braves. So scoring, the Braves have 4 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. And moving on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see the Phillies can do with their turn to bat at the bottom of the 8th. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the 8th will be Kyle Swirling, Trey Turner, and Bryce Harper. Kyle Swirling is 0 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout and a run. Trey Turner is 0 for 3. And Bryce Harper is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Phillies bats are just terrible tonight. Can't do nothing besides get 1 run. do this, y'all. So, pitching change for the Braves. So, pitching change for the Braves. So, Spencer Strider's done pitching for the night. And coming to pitch for the Braves will be Brad Hand. So, coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swoon coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs. Bottom 8. Here we go. Brad Hand got a pitch coming for Kyle Gray. Running catches good. That's strike one and 0-1. And Brad Hand got another pitch coming for Kyle Gray. Running catches good. That's a ball. 1-1. And right here, got another pitch coming by Kyle Gray. Running catching out as a ball 2 is a 2-1. And right here, got another pitch coming by Kyle Gray. Running catching out as a ball 2 is a 2-1. And right here, got another pitch coming by Kyle Gray. Running catching out as a ball 3 is a 3-1. And right here, got another pitch coming by Kyle Gray. Running catches good. That's strike 2 is a 3-2. That's a full count. And right here, got another pitch coming by Kyle Gray. Running catches good. That's strike 3. And Castle is out. Castle, you 0 for 3. So coming up next to bat. Let's go try. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. We're going out about the 8. Here we go. Right here, got a pitch coming for Trey Gray. Riding catches good. That's a ball. 1-0. And right here, got another pitch coming for Trey Gray. Riding catches good. That's a ball 2 is a 2-0. And right here, got another pitch coming for Trey Gray. Riding catches good. That's strike 1 is a 2-1. And right here, got another pitch coming for Trey Gray. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is a 2-2. And right here, got another pitch coming for Trey Gray. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and Trey turns out. Trey turn you 0 for 4. Trey, you suck in this game, man. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have 2,000 White Sox next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, 2 outs, so I'm the 8. Here we go. Harbor Nation. And right here, got a pitch coming for Rice Gray. Running catches goes the balls 1-0. And right here, got another pitch coming for Rice Gray. And Rice Harbor flies out to the left fielder, Cowboy. And Bryce Harper is out. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 3. So the score, the Braves have 4 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. And that's the end of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the red. Let's see what the Braves do. They turn the red at the top of the 9th. And the 3 Braves players doing the red at the top of the 9th will be Sean Murphy, Todd Fuller, and Michael Harris II. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Junior Marte is the pitcher for the night. And coming to pitch for the Phillies will be Dylan Colby. So coming at the bat for the Braves, we have Sean Murphy coming to bat for the Braves. The Braves plays on Braves. 0 outs, top of the 9th. Here we go. Dylan Colby got a pitch going to play Sean Gray forward. Around that catches go, that strike 1 is on 1. And Dylan Colby got another pitch going to play Sean Gray forward. Around that catches go, that's a ball, it's 1-1. And Dylan Colby got another pitch going to play Sean Gray forward. Around that catches go, that strike 2 is a 1-2. And Sean Murphy got another pitch going to Dylan Colby got another pitch going to play Sean Gray forward. And Sean Murphy grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner due to the first baseman Bryce Harper in time, and Sean Murphy is out. So coming on next, the bat for the Braves, we got Kevin Pereira coming next, the bat for the Braves, the Braves players on base, 1 out, top of the 9th, here we go. Dylan Colby got a pitch going to play Kevin Gray forward. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is on 1. And Dylan Colby got another pitch going to play Kevin Gray forward. You swing at that one, that's a 5-1 zone 2. And Dylan Colby got another pitch going to play Kevin Gray forward. While that catches go, that's a roll, it's 1-2. And then Kobe got another pitch hit by Kevin Graywood. And right at the middle. And Kevin Poirier singles on the ground ball to the left field of Brandon Morris. And Kevin Poirier will advance to first base for the Braves. Brandon Morris! Come on, man. Whatever you play, you gotta be not catching the ball, man. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Michael Harris II. Coming up next to bat for the Braves, we got one break player at first base. One out, top of the ninth, here we go. Dylan Cole, got a pitch coming by Michael Harris II, right one. Right now, catches go, that's strike one, that's 0-1. And Dylan Cole, got another pitch coming for you, Michael Harris II, right one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two, that's 0-2. And Dylan Cole, got another pitch coming for you, Michael Harris II, right one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three, and Michael Harris II is out. First strikeout for Dylan Colby, 1K. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ronald Acuna Jr. Coming up next to bat for the Braves, we got one break player on first base, 2 outs, top of the ninth, here we go. Dylan Colby got a pitch coming for you, Ronald Acuna Jr. Go away, boy. Right into the dirt. And Ronald Acuna Jr. singles on a short line drive to the right fielder Nick Castellanos, and Ronald Acuna Jr. will advance to first base for the Braves, and Kevin Poirier will advance to third base. They got placed to close down. So the Jose Alvarado making notices for the goddamn opposing teams. Really, so that's what we doing now. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ozzy coming next to bat for the Braves. We got break players on first base and third base. 2 outs, top of the ninth, here we go. Dylan Cole, we got a pitch to for Ozzy, go ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 on the zone 1. And then Kobe got another pitch coming for Ozzy, wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two, that's 0-2. And then Kobe got another pitch coming for you, Ozzy, wait for it. Alright, let's do it again, I'll say it again. So then Kobe got another pitch coming for Ozzy, wait for it. Right, that catches go, that's a ball, so 1-2. And then Kobe got another pitch coming for Ozzy, wait for it. That ball's in the dirt, and that's a ball too, it's a 2-2. Instead, you look at baseball, you can't even find it. Right there for your face. then Kobe got another pitch getting by Yazzie going for it. And swing at that one. That's a foul ball to 2-2. And then Kobe got another pitch getting by Yazzie going for it. And swing at that one. That's another foul ball. It's still 2-2. And then Kobe got another pitch getting by Yazzie going for it. And Ozzy Osbourne grounds out to the first base and Bryce Harper stepping the first base right in time. And Ozzy Osbourne is out. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So the score is the Braves have 4 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. And moving on to the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn to red. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn to red at the bottom of the ninth. And the 3 Philly players do at the red at the bottom of the ninth will be Alec Bohm, Brian Sinstad, and Brandon Rose. Alec Bohm is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Brian Stott is 1 for 3 with an RBI, and Brandon Marsh is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Here we go, yo. Pitching change for the Braves. So Brad Hayes on pitch for the night. Coming to pitch for the Braves will be Kirby Yates. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Kirby Yates got a pitch getting for Alec. Get ready for it. Alright, this catch is good. That's a ball to go down. And Kirby Yates got another pitch getting for Alec. Get ready for it. Alright, this catch is good. That's a ball 2 to 2 down. And Kirby Yates got another pitch getting for Alec. Get ready for it. And Alec Bohm pops out to the second base for Ozzy Osbourne. The elbow was out. Elbow, you 1 for 4. And coming up next, the rap of the Phillies, we have Robinson Stock coming next, the rap of the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Kobe Yates got a pitch, getting Ray Robinson, great board. Robinson catches go. That's a ball to 1-0. And Kobe Yates got another pitch, getting Ray Robinson, great board. Robinson catches go. The strike 1 is a 1-1. And Kobe Yates got another pitch, getting Ray Robinson, great board. And Brian Stott flies out to the center field and Michael Harris second. And Brian Stott is out. Brian Stott, you 1 for 4. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh connects the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, bottom 9. Here we go. Kobe Yates got a pitch, get over by Morris, great board. Brian catches go. That's a ball, is 1-0. And Kobe Yates got another pitch, get over by Morris, great board. Brian catches go. That's a ball, 2 to 2-0. And Kobe Yates got another pitch, get over by Morris, great board. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is a 2-1. And Kobe Yates got another pitch, get over by Morris, great board. He swung at that one, that's a foul ball, it's a 2-2. Take your hands down low, yo. It's gonna be another L. And Kobe Yates got another pitch, get over by Morris, great board. He swung at that one, that's another foul ball, it's still 2-2. And Kobe Yates got another pitch, get over by Morris, great board. He swung at that one, that's another foul ball, it's still 2-2. 3 foul balls for Brandon Morris. And Kobe Yates got another pitch, get over by Morris, great board. He swung at that one, that's another foul ball, it's still 2-2. 4 foul balls for Brandon Morris. And Kobe Yates got another pitch, get over by Morris, great board. Swing and a miss, and that swing that was a foul ball, it's still 2-2. 5 foul balls for Brandon Morris. And Kobe Yates got another pitch, get over by Morris, great board. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Brandon Morris is out. And that's the ball game. And the Braves win 4-1. The Braves win 4-1. The Braves win 4-1. And the Braves were very solid. And the Braves were very solid. The 96-50 on the season. And the Braves were dropped down to the 79-67 season. The Braves get the 96 win. The Phillies get the 67 loss. And yeah, the Braves just won the division. And yeah. The Phillies bats were quiet tonight. We couldn't get Christopher Sanchez another win, and yeah, we just lost in stupid fashion. And they're celebrating on our damn baseball field. Get the hell off our baseball field. You damn Braves, get off the damn field, man. Get off our damn field, man. Celebrating on our goddamn field. Get off our goddamn field. Get off our goddamn field, man. Take a celebration to the damn locker room or something, man. Get off our damn field. Get off our goddamn field. Braves fans, y'all won the damn division. You come to playoff spot, you got it now. Yeah, so something lost to the Phillies, Joe. So guys, I will not be streaming the Phillies at the St. Louis Cardinals game number 1 of the 3-game series on Friday because you know the games are on TV, can't see it, but I'll be doing something today. I might stream the Phillies at the St. Louis Cardinals game number 2 of the 3-game series on Saturday at 7 TV. It depends on when I get back home from there, hanging out with my, family members, all this stuff, swimming stuff. Apparently, we get back in the time, maybe we can cover the second game on Saturday. We'll see. All depends. It all depends, y'all. It all depends. So I'm gonna hold y'all for the Saturday one. If I do a stream, yeah. If I don't, you will know. It all depends. So I'm not gonna say anything about that. But you might see a St. Louis Cardinals stream this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. It all depends. If I'm home for this one on Saturday. If not, I'll do the one on Sunday at 2:15 p.m. So we'll let you know, guys. And that being said, guys, see you guys on my next Phillies regular season live play-by-play. Let's go Phillies, yeah. Let's try to beat the St. Louis Cardinals and let's try to beat the wait, yeah, did I say it right? Yeah, did I say that right? Yeah. And let's try to beat the St. Louis Cardinals and St. Louis on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's see what we can do over there. Oh, against the Minnesota's former team. Let's go to Busch Stadium and try to beat them over there. Maybe we can try to do that. Maybe that may be a turnaround for something. And let me tell you who's pitching in the series on Friday. So let me tell y'all right there before I close out the stream here. Alright, so pitching in Friday's game, an 8:15 game. So Aaron Nola is pitching on Friday for the Phillies. And Aaron Nola is 12-9 in the season with a 4.61 ERA and 185 strikeouts. And Aaron Nola is going up against Zach Thompson, the left-handed pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals, who is 5-5 on the season with a 4.06 ERA and 59 strikeouts. So Aaron Nola does good, and then that game's on Apple TV, so nobody can see that. It's all home. Yeah, and the Phillies still got the number one spot in the wild card round, the National League wild card round with 79 and 67. So we didn't lose out a spot in the wild card standing, and then in the National League wild card standings, we didn't lose that. So thank you for that. We didn't lose that. Which I'm glad we didn't lose that. All I'm going to say this one time, and I'm going to say this as a Phillies fan. Congratulations to the Atlanta Braves for clinching the National League. I'm going to say this. Congratulations to the Atlanta Braves for clinching the National League division. I'm glad y'all won the division. Y'all with y'all 96 and 50 wins. Y'all were the best team. Y'all were the best team this season. So I'm just going to say y'all had the best record this season. Coming from a Phillies fan, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say it about y'all because, I can't stand y'all team. But I'm going to give y'all props for it is because y'all won the division. Y'all won the National League East Division. So I'm going to give y'all props for that. So that's what I'm going to say. And the Braves cost their 6th straight National League East title. Congratulations to Atlanta Braves. Because, they were just better than the Phillies, so I'm just going to say it as a person. It's my team that get their shit together because we got to take on the Cardinals next. The baseball team won. We ain't talking about the one Arizona. That's a whole different story. Enough being said, guys. But, guys, make sure y'all come tomorrow night, y'all. Tomorrow night we're going to be streaming the Eagles versus the Vikings for game number 2 of week 2 of the NFL of the Eagles regular season. Tomorrow at 8:15 p.m. on my YouTube channel, guys, so we can see what Jalen Hurts versus Kirk Cousins, and a Thursday night primetime game in Philadelphia at the Lincoln Financial Field. So we're gonna see how the Eagles do at home and try to win that game against Kirk Cousins. You know, and you get to see the game. You get to see that game on Apple TV, on Amazon Prime, and you get to watch it on Fox, but they're gonna show it on there anyway. So that's gonna be good. So we get to watch some Eagles football tomorrow night. So if y'all in the NFL, we're gonna be definitely doing that tomorrow night. So y'all come out for that one. Should be a good one. And you know, we'll see how the Eagles are doing. So just want to throw that out there for anybody who likes the NFL. We just want to mention that for a little bit. Yep. So we're gonna have that tomorrow at 8:15. So make sure y'all all show up for that. And we might do some Phillies and Cardinals baseball streams. Maybe one Saturday, maybe one Sunday. It all depends. That's up in the air right now. It all depends, y'all. So depends if I get home from my family outing with my aunt and stuff. So it depends. It all depends. So on Saturday, so it all depends. So we'll let So that being said, guys, see you guys in the next Phillies regular season rivalry by playing. Let's go Phillies, yeah. Let's beat the Cardinals this week on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's try to win. Let's try to take that series down. And also, go Birds tomorrow again in the season opener at home against the Vikings. Hope we go 2-0 in the season. And the Eagles offense, you need to clean up your act and try to win your season over at home in front of 20,000 Eagle fans tomorrow night. Because it's going to be rocking on Thursday night, and you need to come up with the W. Eagles don't just let the defense be doing all the only ones be helping doing all the work. Offense got to step up. Jalen got to step up. Yeah. Talking about you, Jalen. I'm talking about you, a lot of y'all two need to get together. Jalen and a lot of you need to get together. But we're going to talk about the Eagles team tomorrow. I just want to say that those two got to get together. But, and that being said, guys, I'm going to go now. So, we got University on Thursday night. And I'll see you guys University on Wednesday night. I'll see you guys on the next Phillies regular season. My favorite. Let's go Phillies, yeah.